Hello everybody, my name is Juan. Welcome back to a new reaction. Today we are taking a look at Season 5, Episode 3 of Rick and Morty by the title of a Morty... what was it? A Rickconvenient Mort, which doesn't really tell me much personally. Considering this was released on July 4th, I would imagine there's a potential for them to mock July 4th or America as a whole. We'll always welcome that, but I don't really have anything to say, so I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I will begin in 3, 2, 1.
I love that new t-shirt smell.
Chicks are gonna be all up in our biz when they see us wearing these Rick and Morty custom tees.
I bet we could sell these.
Hells yeah.
Pussy pounders. Okay, dude.
Or my name is a Diesel Weasel.
Okay, dude.
Your acid rain is an acid pain in the butt, Diesel Weasel.
Yikes.
Wow.
Who's the chick in need of a dialogue pad?
Yep.
There's only one solution for Earth's pollution. You!
Cringe.
Like soft serve? There's a shop around the bend.
Oh, I don't eat ice cream. Veal is a product of the dairy industry.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it is not.
Oh my.
The Earth is in danger. Pollution and waste are ruining our planet.
Yes, it is.
Young adults from each major ethnicity. And
Okay, dude. Each major ethnicity.
My little brother's dating a Phase 4 superhero. Just show
Phase 4 superhero? Okay, dude.
Jam like this comes around only once in a lifetime. Morglutz's sun is going supernova, Slardavart is falling into a black hole, and Furcus 9 is getting deep impacted by an asteroid.
Mom, I need the credit card to buy a train ticket.
Absolutely not.
Mom, this is the biggest wildfire of the year.
You're not
going.
To let loose. And if you don't like it, you can suck my bigger Adios, C-words. Morty.
2010?
If you don't want to help me, I'll find my own goddamn way to the wildfire.
Well then.
I'll get the wine.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I heard about the wildfire back home, and, I stopped by to lend a hand. Here you go, fella. All safe now.
Okay, dude.
I got kind of a positive vibe.
oh, good. I was putting one out. I really like you.
Holy sh!
He's my friend. Morty, these are my kids, the Tina Tears.
Oh, hey. I thought they'd be younger.
They've been manifesting me since the mid-90s. A lot has changed since then.
Yeah.
Love. All right, time to set the rules.
Lay it on me.
No whining.
Done.
No crying.
As if.
And absolutely, positively no getting attached.
$5 that it's Rick who ends up doing all three of those things.
This is gonna be at the party. Oh, is that another ass? Don't mind if I
World's ending, and for some reason, I want to die with you more than anyone else.
Wow.
Excuse me, I gotta see a man about a horse I'd rather have sex with.
Who?
So, the world's ending, and for some reason, I want to die with you.
Okay, dude.
Guys.
What are you doing here?
Decide everyone should discard used batteries at proper disposal centers instead of tossing them into a regular waste bin.
One of these has to be hers. Where'd she go?
Okay,
Guess
dude.
we'll have to start without her.
Oh, her loss.
Oh, well, what the fuck, dude?
Woo! The best week of my life.
Hello.
What was that?
Nothing.
Huh.
Fire! Water!
Air and dirt.
Slarthvart.
Hey, a bunch of us are going over to Hibbler's place to shoot us.
Jesus.
No command. commitments. This was to be our apocalypse party crawl. You broke the
Why is this fucking joint in her nose, dude?
Nasty thing I want to do.
Hello.
Oh yeah, baby.
Stupid shithole.
Pop off, Morty! Jeez! Pop off, Morty. Kinda extreme.
Got a cheesy Italian, extra crispy, just for you.
Okay, dude.
I know those cheekbones like they're me own. It's Eddie.
Okay, dude. Fucking Morty, dude. Ooh. Cold water, dude, okay.
Now we can be together, Planetina.
I am an individual character. I represent no group.
Sounds about right. Three, specifically. Oh, that looks so fucking cool, dude.
Hello.
Oh, shit. My fucking earphone went out. Sorry. 3, 2, 1.
I'm here. Mama's gotta hydrate.
Mama's gotta hydrate. That's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
Ha! Once we get to the next planet, Grandpa Rick is gonna ditch you, like, so fast.
Oh, is that so?
Uh-huh. Nobody's tying that guy down, ever. The only chick seeing the universe with Rick is... Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. That's right, girlfriend. This is what you're up against. 100 songs and 9 national anthems have been written about them. Besetta, elbow titties on Morgla.
Okay, dude.
You want me to put them away?
Please.
Elbow
But
titties.
only because you're Rick's granddaughter.
Daphne, where are you, baby? Papa needs some more elbow grease.
Coming.
Elbow grease.
Morty and I can concentrate on more important things, like school.
Like moving in. Planetina doesn't have a place to stay now, so I said she could live with us.
Holy shit, Morty, no.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
No. Mom, I hate you. You suck.
Hey now, it's only a game.
Shut up.
Okay.
Okay.
An eye roll as if the act of hearing what I have to say is some exhausting chore. I've been all over the universe, met hundreds of people, and Planet
Yeah.
is the only one I've ever met that makes me feel like I belong, and you just kicked her out of our house!
Morty, please.
I will never forgive you for this!
Okay, soundtrack. Okay, dude.
Killing the planet!
Your people didn't get the votes. Leave or I'll have you arrested.
It's you people who should be arrested. Gutting the land, poisoning the air your children breathe. Can't you see?
I mean, she's not wrong.
Hear the earth screaming? You filthy murderer!
Ah.
There's only one solution for Earth's pollution!
Oh my god, no!
Has she been out too long? Maybe? Focus 9.
I can't believe I'm banging my coworkers, and I'm the boss.
This gay sex with my dad is terrific.
Okay, dude. Huh. Huh.
Oh!
Goodbye.
Oh.
Hey, she's the one that saved the world. Now we gotta go to work tomorrow.
True.
Really? You're not
I'm
mad?
furious. But I have to admit, it was pretty Rick of you to avert an apocalypse in a tantrum of cynicism just to destroy one dumb relation.
Pretty Rick of you.
Promise? Love you, Grandpa Rick.
Don't make it weird.
Those innocent miners voted men into power to protect their precious jobs so they can buy more plastic garbage and eat the corpses of tortured animals. The system is broken.
Yeah. Yeah. She's not wrong, is the problem.
No. I'll go. But don't you dare ask me to understand.
Planetina, I'm so sorry.
You.
Cool. Ah.
Morty,
The
are you
episode on heartbreak.
Mom, she's gone. I loved her so much.
I know you did.
I like the soundtrack. Ah. Okay. Monday morning on Focus 9.
Good morning.
Morning. Not talking to us.
Because we had sex?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Happy birthday, by the way.
Yeah, that was probably the dad that had sex with the son or whatever. Yeah, kind of weird, man. But, yeah. What the fuck do I even say, dude? Like, these episodes are cool, and I can appreciate the humor in this episode, for example. Like all the weird shit going on, stuff like that. But it wasn't my favorite. I don't think it was that strong. Love is an interesting conversation to be had. About love, but yeah, and I mean, I feel like I definitely felt what they were talking about here in the end, the Morty and Beth dynamic as a mother and son, and she herself was telling him, and a couple of other lines were dropped throughout the episode that talk about how young people fall in love and shit like that, which is interesting. Like Rick saying, "Oh, the young, you're so naive," which is true. When we're younger, we're more impressionable and more easily to think that just that one person that you're in love with is like the one person. It's like you're gonna be in love so many times in your life, man. Like, you should not be like completely destroyed over your first relationship. You should not be like, I don't know. Like, it's a weird conversation to have, clearly, because all of us have different ways of like caring for people and like falling in love and shit and whatever. But this was, I don't know, a good one. I like the ideas of apocalypses happening on different worlds, shit like that, and them going on a fucking run through the planets which are dying. Interesting. What else is there here? Planetina. I think that's an interesting character. That being said, a kind of a weird one, because when she didn't get what she wanted, she just went evil and started murdering people, which I don't think is the answer. Like, if you're gonna be an advocate for like a green world and shit like that, or being like, oh, recycle, do your shit, fucking just being a more green individual, death, I think, is like killing humans. Isn't that what you're like like humans themselves are animals, sure, they have a conscious, their life is killing them, really? Like, isn't that like on the completely opposite side of what you're trying to like advocate for or whatever? Kind of weird, man. Let me have some of this. I'm fucking hungry. And like I said, fucking Planetina is not wrong. All of the things that she said, for the most part, are true. Like, miners and the fossil fuel industry are terrible for our planet, and they're destroying it, and they're causing irreparable damage that even throughout our lifetimes we will not be able to undo. And every time she mentions something about the world being destroyed by humans, it's true, and that's what's fucked up about it. And when it comes personally to trying to be a greener person, for me, I find it difficult to get into that kind of lifestyle, simply because it feels sometimes like, for all the effort I pour into trying to have a greener thumb, to leave the world better than I found it, to have a less impact on the world, to have a better carbon footprint, if you will. Every time I try to think about something like that, I remember that there's also other individuals in the universe, or on Earth, at least. We're talking about the Earth, right? there's other individuals on Earth that don't give a single fuck about the fucking world, bruh. They'll be fucking polluting, they'll be fucking littering, they'll be doing all this shit, and it's like, it doesn't matter what I as an individual do in the grand scheme of it all when there is at least 30,000 people that counteract what I'm trying to do, you know? So to me, that's where I would love to be like, oh yeah, I'm green, this and that, and this and that. But we all have to do it at the same time. Otherwise, it won't really work. And all the people, I feel bad because there's a lot of people who are like really like into veganism and into like electric cars and shit, trying to make a difference in the world. But unfortunately, the reality of it is that, you know, these big corporations like fucking the fossil fuel industry alone is so responsible for a lot of the fucking degradation of our world. And how do you hold these fucking tyrants accountable? You really, as an individual, you really can't. And obviously, throughout our history, it's clear that it's not something that's very easily able to be done. And so it's like, you know, sometimes it feels like, yeah, we're just here on this fucking burning rock in space, and there's nothing we can do about it as individuals in order to prevent or stop the fucking inevitable degradation of it. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's fucked up, and it's like a weird conversation to be having here on a video, you know, but it's what the episode was about, so it makes sense to be talking about this. And I don't know, man. I think if we'll give this show credit based on forcing us to have these conversations, this is a 10 out of 10 because it's quite topical, especially with the fucking all the shit that's going on, all the fucking fires that are happening in the world. Interesting that there was fires within this episode, trying like almost parallel. Man, it's a lot. And what else is there? The fucking ocean being on fire. I'm sure you motherfuckers saw that shit. Like, you know, like you, if you want to say that like climate change isn't real, you can go ahead and do that. You have the freedom to say whatever the fuck you want. That being said, you're wrong because it is real, clearly. And man, it's crazy, man. Like, what can I say? Like, there's no justification for it, and even if there was justification for it, there's nothing we can do about the fact that there's a bunch of people who don't give a fuck. That's what it is, man. Just a bunch of people who are greedy and like would rather make a ton of money on something that's killing the planet as opposed to, I don't know, not doing that and looking for their wealth elsewhere. But you know, I think if we want to like how do I say this, like minimize or try to put this ginormous problem into one thing, I would imagine greed would be the one thing I would blame, because it's like when it got, like we're talking about, like it's the fossil fuel industry, right? For the most part, one of the biggest contributors to the greenhouse gases, right? And how do you make these tyrants accountable for the shit that they do? You know, like where do you even begin? You know, it's a weird conversation to be had, and I don't know. I feel like I'm leaving this video on a more of a bitter end, and I don't really like to do stuff like that. Like I want you to get out of this video and be like, continue on with your life. But now you might be thinking about all this fucked up shit, and it's like, I'm sorry, first of all, but it's reality, and I feel like we can pretend like all this shit isn't happening. It's easy to pretend like we're not on a fucking inevitably dying rock in space. You know, that's the easy thing to do, to ignore it, but here we are. We're not going to do that. We're going to acknowledge it, and hopefully, if in any way, shape, or form this motivated you to be a greener person, good for you. That being said, there's a bunch of motherfuckers who don't give a fuck, so I don't know if that's the most viable solution to this, you know, but it's a big yikes. Big yikes for me. Existence on Earth, big yikes. That's my review of being an alive, conscious human being on this dying planet. And we're going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.